And now it's time for today's daily forecast with EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martrich.
Good morning to you. This is the outlook for July 30th, 2018. For your Monday, we're going to start getting into a more unsettled pattern, not only today, but going forward into the upcoming week. And we had a very nice weekend, but that is luckily the entire weekend was dry. But now we are going back to this work week in the pattern of unsettled weather. And today we're going to have a warm front moving off approaching the region from the south. This is being driven by area low pressure that's sitting kind of broad area, hard to see, but broad area low pressure is out here over the Tennessee Valley. And it's going to take a frontal boundary that was off to our south, and it's going to start bringing it back northward as a warm front. So there could be some showers in advance of that, but I think in the grand scheme today, you're going to have a couple things happening, areas of precipitation. One is going to be across north central Pennsylvania, parts of northeastern Pennsylvania. So that's one batch of showers and thunderstorms, and there's going to be another one south and east of I-95, generally in this area. So in between, partly area where it's partly cloudy to start, then you have increasing clouds, and then scattered showers showers and thunderstorms will be focused in these two areas here. And in between, right in here, you won't see a whole lot, okay? And let's go over to the damn high-res feeder simulator radar, and I'm starting this off at 2 o'clock. You can see this afternoon, you can see some scattered activity out here in central Pennsylvania moving northeastward. Same thing down here south of East 95. It's actually going to be closer to the shore points. It's showing this rain here, but it might just end up being like from this point south and east here. And then up in here, you're going to have this activity ongoing, all moving off to the north and east. So the areas in between here are probably going to be dry or mostly dry today during the day. Those are the areas of focus today as far as scattered showers and thunderstorms go. But then as you move through time, here's late afternoon, here's 5 p.m., 8 p.m. You can see it kind of falls apart then when we get overnight. But you see those areas are just the only areas we're expecting precipitation to fall today. And then that warm front is going to move through on Tuesday, so we're going to have another round of scattered showers and thunderstorms moving through. These are going to be a little bit more widely scattered. I really don't think you're going to get into too much in the way of precipitation for most areas here on Tuesday. Not comparatively speaking to the Wednesday through Friday time frame, which I think this week is going to be kind of a repeat of what we had last week, but not quite as much rain this time. I don't think we're going to be dealing with these 8, 10, 12-inch rain amounts that we had in some places in central Pennsylvania last week, but we could get some areas getting locally heavy rainfall from scattered thunderstorm activity in that Wednesday through Friday time frame that could lead to flash flooding concerns. And I think we're going to be dealing with that in different parts of the area in this coming week. So here's a look at later on Tuesday afternoon and evening. Again, widely scattered showers and thunderstorms we'll have an opportunity to see here on Tuesday. I think you get a little bit more scattered on Wednesday. Here's a look at a frontal boundary moving eastward. That's going to be the focus of scattered showers and thunderstorms over a pretty wide area. And this is with the cold front. But the problem is this cold front that sits, you can see where it is. It's right about here. And the area low pressure is up here that's driving it. But it's running into high pressure off to the east here. So this is going to slow this down and stall it over the region. And that's the reason why you have the opportunity for the scattered showers and thunderstorms. Since this doesn't get all the way through, you still have a southerly flow out of this. Very moist atmosphere, very high dew points. And that's going to lead to very muggy conditions, and those drenching thunderstorms are going to be a possibility in this time frame, Wednesday through Friday. So Thursday, you're dealing with much of the same. Frontal boundary is still situated over the area. This look at a day later. It hasn't really moved, maybe slightly east. It moves at this point, and then this front is going to kind of rain itself out and dissipate by the time we get to Friday. Here's later Friday, still sitting here, but it's starting to weaken at this point. High pressure is going to actually start getting a little bit stronger and nosing a little bit further northwest, so it's going to help to dry this frontal boundary out here, and it's going to allow it to dissipate with time. So the outlook for the weekend is a little bit better right now for next weekend. So you get to next weekend, here's a look at Saturday. A little bit of residual stuff, some isolated to widely scattered thunderstorms for areas focused a little bit further south and east this time. That's the earlier look for Saturday, but Saturday's a little bit too close to call. I don't want to say it's going to be a dry day yet till we get later in the week and we can see how this evolves, because this could very well just hang right into Saturday, maybe even Sunday. But right now it looks like it wants to dissipate the front here on Friday, which would mean Saturday would be more isolated activity. And then the look in the models for Sunday right now is dry. That's what we're looking at Sunday. So we're going to go with that forecast for right now. Again, just remember it's going to be a volatile situation as far as trying to figure out the timing of of this front, when it exactly falls apart, dissipates, what have you. And then we have that focus of scattered showers and thunderstorms Wednesday through Friday. Again, there could be locally heavy rainfall with any of those thunderstorms. They could be another situation where you get like a 2 to 4 inches of rain in some areas. I don't think you're going too much higher than that, but if you get some storms that are training over the same areas, we certainly can go over the 4-inch mark in some locations. And out here in central Pennsylvania, I know we had a dry weekend, but you really can't handle any more precipitation. Just because it was dry doesn't mean it just goes away. The ground's still very saturated, so it won't take much to get some flash flooding concerns, especially in those areas. But if it ends up being further east, that'll be a blessing for those in central Pennsylvania along the Susquehanna River Valley that had the extensive flooding, especially down here by the Harrisburg area. Can certainly use a break, but I do think you're going to have the opportunity for scattered showers or thunderstorms that have the drenching storm capability. Not really severe weather we're dealing with this week, but the flooding rains can be severe enough. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for July 30th, 2018. Have a great Monday.